Here we go. What's going on, y'all? Back. What's up, TikTok? Make sure y'all like, comment, and share my video if y'all don't mind. Just thinking about my childhood. I'm 55 years old and just turned 55 3 months ago. It's certain things I can think about as a kid and I start crying. I might start crying right now. We all got childhood traumas. Whether we want to admit it or not, we all do. Some type of way. You know, me and my brother Adrian, we was raised up in a domestic violence home. Very domestic. I mean, very no structure at our house. You know, my mom was always out trying to make an end meet. Everybody in Project Lane raised up with me. No, my mom was always working, trying to take care of me and my brother. Trying to take care of 2 boys by herself. Our dad was absent. My dad was alcoholic. He was a womanizer. And when I was a little boy, I always see him park his car behind the building over in Project Lane, the little art center. He'll park his car behind the building. You know, I ain't really know what was going on until I got older. And then I kind of started parking my car behind buildings. And then I realized because he was creeping. I started creeping. And then I realized what my dad was doing. He was creeping too, hiding the car behind the building, this and that, there. You know, but my dad was a womanizer. I ended up being a womanizer myself and a player, but not no more, but I did though. And I found myself following his footsteps. And I ain't want to be like him, but I want to talk about childhood trauma that we all have experienced. Some people were raised up with alcoholics. Mom and dad worked, but they function alcoholics. You know, they always arguing and breaking stuff in the house. Some people raised up, mom and dad did cocaine, or mama did cocaine, crack, and stayed in jail, wild, ghetto, always fight, you know. But it also stems back to parenting. The mama who ghetto and wild, how was her mama? And then, and before that, how was her mama? So it's like a generation thing, like a generational curse is passed down. And somebody got to break that, you know. Somebody got to break that curse. You don't have to be a product of your environment or a product of what you was raised to be. But for childhood traumas, I have a lot of. I realized that when I was a little boy, somebody calling me. I'm trying to video. When I was a little boy, I was poor, man. It's time that I don't celebrate Christmas now, but as a little kid I did, and I remember one year Christmas. My mom gave me a basketball. Didn't even take the time to put it in a box, you know, and wrap it up, you know, for a shape. She just got a basketball and literally wrapped it up. A round basketball, and she just wrapped it up. So you can tell the basketball, she didn't put no shape in. Like, she could have got the basketball, put it in the box, and then shape it. It was just... And that same year, one year I remember I got a brush. You know, I had waves back then. I got a brush one time for Christmas and a pair of socks, I think, you know. See, I'm starting to get emotional. All my friends ride around on new bikes, new clothes. I don't have no clothes. I don't have no new clothes. I ain't had none of that, man. I had rats and roaches, block of cheese, juicy juice, food stamps. I had holy shoes. On one of my videos I did, I was telling y'all about the holes in my shoe. right where the toe part is in my shoes. And I get my shoe. Give me 1 second, y'all. I found some cardboard and put my shoe on it. Sorry. Put my shoe on it. And I would draw outline of it, outside the shoe with a marker. And I cut that cardboard out. And I put that cardboard inside my shoe. For my tongue of my shoe. Not tongue, but for the sole. I did that a lot. I didn't have a lot of shoes. Sometimes I get school clothes, and I wear the same school clothes the following year. My mom and dad was always fighting. My dad only came over, he wanted some coochie. My dad, when he ain't drinking, good man. He start drinking, he get devil in him. I see my mama stab. My mama eyes swole. Her lips to be busted. One time my dad bit my mama's cheek, and the whole cheek was flapping, like literally flapping. That happened over on Leon over there. My dad put a gun on my mama. He done slapped her. Call her a hoe, call her a bitch, say she want shit. I'm a little kid. I can't do shit about it. But I do remember, y'all, when I was a little boy, I told my daddy, I said, when I get big, I'll beat you up. A lot of my friends, Turn Rivers was there when it happened. This happened at the house, though, but they was over in the project, though, in the basketball court, though, when I'm about to tell you it happened. So I was a little boy, I said, I get big, I'll beat you up. I might be 10 then. So I'm 17 years old, 87. I'm upstairs, but now I got my big ass stick. Big old stick about that. Big old stick, long stick. And I mean, I got the stick, I hit the wall again a couple of times, hit the wall, make sure, see if it'll break. It won't break, because I know it's good to go. So I'm upstairs eating cereal. Knock on the door. My dad was the only man I'm already dealt with, came to the house. I know it was him. He was late, he wanted some coochie probably. So I said, Mama, don't let him in. Don't let him in, Mama. You know how he is. You know he's going to fight you and stuff. Nah, he going to be okay. I'm letting him in. I said, all right. So my door opened. My door cracked. I'm waiting. And he come in there before I know it. They're arguing. You need to leave, Grover. My dad name was Grover Driver. Some of y'all know my daddy. You need to leave, Grover. You need to leave, Grover. And I heard something break. And I ran downstairs. And I was 17. I'm a little old skinny minute. I'm talking about I'm a little skinny little beanpole. My dad was like short and stocky. But for some reason, I don't know what happened because he was drinking. I really don't know. But I came downstairs and wrestled my dad. We wrestled. I got him outside on the porch. My dad tried to scoop me. I wouldn't let him because I'm known for scooping. I was a little boy. Jerry Lewis Robinson talked about the wrestling fight, you know what I'm saying? So I'm known for scooping in Project Lane. So my dad tried to scoop me. I wouldn't let him. And I pushed him. I said, get out of here, man. And he stopped walking away. But I'm still mad that I want my get back. Because he beat my mom all this time as a little boy. I couldn't beat you. I couldn't handle you. I couldn't outrun you. But now I'm big now. So I grabbed my stick. My dad in Project Lane going towards like the brass rail end. And all my friends up at basketball court, Turner Rivers, Terry Harson, R.I.P., he dead now, rest his soul. But everybody in Project Lane, it was nighttime. I can't have my daddy. I said, look, motherfucker. Kid, what you doing, man? That's your daddy, man. He hit twice with his leg. I didn't want to break his leg, though. But I wanted to feel pain. Those two little hits, I hear that one shit compared to all the pain that he caused me, my brother, and my mama. I seen the tears in his eyes. He was hurt. He said, boy, you gonna beat daddy up? I say, after the night, you will never put your hand on my mama motherfucking again, nigga. And that was 87. From 87 until mama died in 2010, he never put him on mama. No man put him on mama again. Cause I'm going for that shit. I was not going for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm gonna tell you about my dad right quick. But the last time I see my daddy, he was going with a lady named Corrine. Y'all probably know Corrine. She lived off 8th Street over there by Gillespie Park. And I was on crack. It was 95, 96. I was on crack cocaine. And she had one of the little doors, like little thing, like little over the door. You can look over it. It was nighttime, so I want some money for crack. You know what I'm saying? So I took the shirt in. I tried to look presentable. And I look over the window. On top of the window, the door. My dad's in the rocking chair. And Kareem was on the sofa. So I looked. And then I knocked on the door. It might have been a ring bell. I mean, it might have been a door, but I can't remember. But I know I knocked on the door. Hello? Who is it? I said, it's Terry. And I looked in the mirror again. Now, the outside light was out. Because it was on. They probably saw my shower, but the outside light was off, though, so they couldn't see me. I looked, and my dad whispered to her. And I saw him go in the room. So basically, he told her to tell her that I wasn't there. Tell me that he wasn't there. But I see the play, but got played off. So I stayed there to the door. Hey, T, how you doing? How you doing, man? Okay. Is my daddy here? No, you're not here. Your daddy, he went to the store. I said, okay, you think I came by? I tell you, good to see you. Thank you. Boom. So I ended up getting locked up a year later. But whatever it was, I ended up getting locked up 96. I did 4 years in prison, but 99, my 3rd year in prison, I was 29, and I was in a room to do it in Country at the time. Country had life in prison. And me and Country was talking on that Saturday. It was 99. Me and Country talking about I was telling Country, man, I get out, man. I know I'm done with drugs, man. I'm be a good dad. I'm be a good son, man. Me and my dad don't get along. Whoop, the third. And my dad had got killed that Saturday when me and Country was talking about in the room, but I didn't know it though. So Monday, Sergeant Johnson. Me and him had fell out one time, but we got real cool. He came to me, he said, man, get dressed. I said, for what, man? I'm off today. He said, man, get dressed. So in prison in Florida, they call flip-flop shower slides. So I put my shower slides on, and I'm walking. I'm tall, and Sergeant Johnson, a little short motherfucker, man. And I'm like, what's up, man? Keep watching me and stuff. He said, man, go. So I go to this room. I see the chaplain. All these big old white, muscular white boys, these officers, so I'm thinking they didn't beat my ass. I said, well, I ain't got in trouble. I ain't got my DR. Like, what the problem? I said, I'm staying out of trouble. I'm keeping my nose clean. Well, y'all for beat my ass or something? Like, what's going on? But I saw the chaplain, though, in my mind, I know I'm dead. The chaplain said, have a seat. You know, I'm young, defiant at the time. I said, nah, I'm good, man. He said, have a seat. I said, nah, I'm good. He said, have a seat, man, have a seat. And the big guard kind of moving in a little bit on me. Big motherfuckers, too. So I sat down, and he sat in the table. He said, look, man, I got a call today for your mom, Lily Langston. And I'm sorry to inform you this, but your dad, Grover Driver, was killed in a car accident Saturday. Somebody texted me with the phone. So anyway, though, I got a call that your dad, Grover, was killed in a car accident Saturday. Even though my dad was a piece of shit, I still love my daddy, no matter what. I wanted to be in my life so bad. I had plans for us that Saturday. I was telling my roommate about it. So he said, hey, your mom's at home. Wait for you to call. You want to call right now? I said, yes, sir. So he called my mama's phone. And I was at Santa Rosa too, y'all, at the time. I was at Pensacola. I was at Milton, Florida. Santa Rosa. That's where I was at. Jello was there. Which I saw that Jello was there at the time. One of the Dun twins was there with me. He was funny acting though. I ain't fuck that nigga. But anyway, he called me on the phone first time. It was busy. He said, we'll try again. And he called back. She picked up. He gave me the phone. I said, hey. My mama say, I'm sorry to call you while you're in prison, but I had to call you about your dad. I said, what happened? She said he was speeding. Y'all remember Shorty? Used to watch cars up there next to Goodwill in Sarasota. The short dude. He was in caught my dad. He got killed too. They both got killed at the same time. My mama said my dad's license had been suspended for like 10 years. He bought my brand new Taurus. And he and Michelle was drunk. And he was going like 100 miles per hour down in Fort Myers, and the car flipped over and broke his body. And Michelle both died instantly. And I was hurt. Even though my dad wasn't a good dad, I love my daddy, man. I want so much for us to get along, you know. And then I thought about how he told a lady that he wasn't there. And then my last time I saw him, you know. That shit hurt, man, you know. So childhood trauma, like y'all see him get emotional. I got calling him back. I'm doing a video right now. They're my dispatch. I'm doing a video. So anyway, childhood trauma is real. I'm 55. You see, I get emotional. So I think we all should get counseling, seek therapy if you need it. As I always said as a kid, oh man, therapy for white people, that's some BS. Therapy for whoever need it. You know what I mean? So if you need counseling, seek it, man. Because you see, I'm crying. I'm 55. I weigh 275 pounds. 6'3". I'm crying. So, childhood trauma is real. It's real, man. You know what I'm saying? So, things still affect me today as a grown man. So, I met a counselor in Houston, Texas, where I live at. I have a card, and where a card at? I got a card. I had to do a DOT physical last month. That's up here, right here. Her name Shelly. This her card. It's clear to her like that. Her name is Shelly Smith in Houston, Texas. She does mental health. She also does DOT physicals, but she gave me a card, and she gave me a call to think about it. So I've been thinking about it, I've been debating about it. I know I need it. You know, I'm pretty sure how much it is. It's probably gonna be that much, but if it is, it'll be worth it. So to end this video, if you got childhood trauma, if you've been molested, if you was raised in a toxic family, a lot of fighting, your mom and dad was going to jail, on whatever it may be, using foster care, please don't use that as an excuse to be a failure in your life. You can still be successful. There's a lot of people on this earth that had all kinds of traumas, judges, whatever, and they're successful today. So don't use that as an excuse. Seek counseling like I'm going to do. Seek the help you need. Childhood trauma is real. I've been through a lot. I'm not going to include my brother in this video about how it affected him as a kid, what he went through. But my brother like my daddy. But, you know, if your dad wasn't there for you and he's still living today, try to forgive your dad. Try to reach out to him. Or your mom wasn't there for you, isn't there for you today. Try to reach out to him. And even if they don't respond back in a kind way, just know that you tried. You did your part. And let it go. And move home. Please address childhood trauma, y'all. Because it's real.